representation of our father in person of Professor Saidu Ahmad. He has said almost 70% or 80% of what I wanted to present this morning. What remains is just for me to complete the remaining 20% so that the presentation will be well understood and have an impact to individual or every one of us. My presentation this morning is on the maintenance of radiological equipment in order to ensure the longevity or life cycle of medical equipment, having availabilities of this medical equipment. The outline of my presentation today is 1. Definition of maintenance, objectives of maintenance, classification of medical equipment in radiology departments, problems associated in maintenance, resources needed for maintenance, medical equipment life cycle, types of maintenance, importance of planning and scheduling, and finally, documentations of this medical equipment. In general, maintenance is the art of keeping facilities and medical equipment in a specified operating condition for a stated period of time without failure. Alternatively, we can define a maintenance as the actions necessary intended to retain a device or to restore it to a state of its working condition so that they can perform at required functions. This simply tells us that maintenance is one of the most important aspects or phase life during medical device life cycle. Therefore, the objectives of maintenance are as follows. 1 is to extend the useful life cycle of any medical equipment. This is done particularly in the country where the resources of that country is in most of the developing countries that we have a very little resources for us to budget. Therefore, there is need for us to imbibe or to practice maintenance in order to provide a means of increasing the life cycle of that medical equipment. 2, to keep equipment operating in good conditions. It means for us to have availability of medical equipment, we must practice how to maintain this medical equipment. Number 3 is to ensure optimum availability of equipment or services, because if these equipment are not available, we cannot use these machines and obtain maximum possible returns, because a lot of money has been invested in these machines and we need to recover this money back. We cannot recover this money on our investment until when these machines are properly maintained. 4, to keep device operating efficiently for at least the design life of the components. This means that we must be able to practice, or we must be able to put in place a maintenance culture that will extend the life of these medical devices. 5th, to ensure the safety of personnel using the medical equipment. It means for us to have a very good or a productive medical equipment, there is need for us to ensure that the personnel, the people that are using the medical devices, are well safe from harms. Classification of medical equipment in radiologies. In radiologies, we have 2 major types of medical equipment, or 2 major classes of medical equipment. One is radio diagnostic medical equipment, which comprises of the computer tomographic machine, that is CT. We have the fluoroscopic machine. We have CM machines and X-ray machines. These are radiodiagnostic medical equipment that we have in the radiology department. Secondly, we have non-radio diagnostic medical equipment, which comprises of the MRI and ultrasounds. In the department of radiology, we have a new installed CT machine, that is 32 slice CT machines. The product or the brand of the machine is Panascope. It's a new China technologies. And secondly, we have a digital fluoroscopy in the department, which is also a digital, and it is a Panascope product, also a China product. We have the CM machines in the theater, which are also a China product, that they are all active and in good conditions. The non-radio diagnostic medical equipment is MRI, that is magnetic resonant image. We have two machines, two MRI machines. We have 0.2 Tesla and 1.5 Tesla signal creator. The 1.5 Tesla signal creator is active and in good condition, while the 0.2 Tesla, which is a GE product, it requires a maintenance for it to be put in function. Causes of machines failure. What are the causes of machines failure? Some of the causes of machine failures include power surge. What do we mean by power surge? The power surge is an flow of an excessive high voltage or current into any medical equipment. When there is a flow of excessive voltage in equipment, it destroys most of the components in the machines. Therefore, there is need for us to provide a kind of protective device such as UPS or stabilizer or an automatic voltage regulator, which are very useful in terms of maintenance of any medical equipment. In the developing countries now, no any facilities that will be installed without having this protective device.